Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to Facts and Two Cents. This is Petal. Hope you are all having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, because today's going to be amazing. And unless you were on Mars yesterday with a bag over your head, you would not have known this. And I am so excited about our amazing fave who is coming back into podcasting. Obviously, yesterday I was on a live when our awesome moderator Karen M chimed in and let us know right on the live that Meghan was going to be going back to podcasting. I mean, she never left, but we know what happened with her deal with Spotify, and they parted ways last year. And so it was a wonderful, wonderful surprise to be live on the air, and our awesome Karen M chiming in and others chiming in, letting us know that yes, it's a go. Meghan is back into podcasting. She signed another deal with a podcast company called Lemonada. It's out of Minnesota. It is a female-run company, which is totally up Meghan's alley. I mean, this is amazing. But I cannot get over this photo. This is from Meghan Harriman, and he posted this photo. And I'm telling you, Meghan is he's just able to capture the essence of people. And I know this photo and talk about fashion, and I'm assuming it's the same day, but this looks like a photo that he may have taken at Dusseldorf, because I remember there was an event, I think right at either the last day or the day before the games ended. Harry and Meghan attended an event, and she was wearing an outfit just like this. So I'm assuming this is when this photo was taken, because obviously Misan was there and he was doing some photos as well. But this is so amazing. And I hope that she uses this as the photo for her podcasting, because this is the one that's on her site. And of course, Misan shared this photo. And I'm telling you, it is just beautiful. It's just her natural beauty. And she looks amazing. And so, and it is just like, oh my goodness. But our fave is back doing what she loves. And very exciting that Meghan is coming back, because she did promise after she parted ways with Spotify last year that she is going to try to find another platform to put the podcast on. And it is wonderful. So amazing news. And obviously, knowing what happened, that she walked away from Spotify with her intellectual property. I'm telling you, that is so important. Make sure you own your intellectual property, so that when stuff like this happen, the company that you're leaving and you're parting ways with don't keep your intellectual property. That you get to hold on to it and you can move it to wherever you are. And that is where Meghan is. This is the kind of power she has on you. And I have to believe this is one of the reasons why Spotify did what they did in attacking them and, setting the press on them as they did, because Meghan walked away with her property. And I'm assuming and I'm hoping that she, I don't know if she'll keep the branding, but I'm assuming that this branding is hers, and she walks away with the intellectual property. I'm assuming the branding is hers. Maybe not. But, we already know this branding. And so maybe if she keeps this branding, I'm thinking, obviously getting rid of the Spotify and then swapping out that photo for the new photo from Misan would be amazing. Either way she does, or if she may go with a completely different branding if she didn't walk away with this. This may have been from the Spotify team. That is, more than likely. And so, but knowing Meghan, that she loves being involved in every aspects of her project, I would be surprised if this is not hers as well. And so either way she goes with it, I love this. I love the simplicity of it and all of that stuff, down to the tank top. And but whatever direction she chooses to go with her branding, her advertising, it would be amazing. And so I'm just like, oh, Meghan. And so, of course, we are only going by Sussex.com now. We are not taking any news from others when it comes to the Sussex, since that they have revamped their site and they are going to inform us when they do things. I hope they keep that up. We are just going to take it from Sussex.com. So I'm just going to move my banner. If you're here and you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when we drop a video. And please like and share the video. And please join our channel, the 2 Cents Crew. That would be amazing. So I'm going to move this banner and we'll get back to it later. But according to Sussex.com, or Archwell Media, or Archwell Productions, actually. This will be under Archwell Productions. And so, according to them, it says Duchess Meghan signs deal with Lemonada. And I'm assuming that's how they say it, Lemonada. So it says, I am proud to now be able to share that I am joining the brilliant team at Lemonada to continue my love of podcasting, said Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Being able to support a female-founded company with a roster of thought-provoking and highly entertaining podcasts is a fantastic way to kick off 2024. Our plan to re-release Archetypes, so that more people can now have access to it, as well as launching a dynamic new podcast as well in the works. I am eager to be able to share it soon, and I'm overjoyed to be joining the Lemonada family. So exciting, because I have been really bummed that I can't go back and listen to all the episodes of Archetypes, because I canceled my Spotify after what they did to Meghan. I was like, oh no, I completely canceled it. So, but it's so great that Meghan has her intellectual property. So all of her episodes go with her. And so they're going to be re-releasing it again in the spring, apparently. And also, as you can see in the highlights, they are working on a brand new podcast. We don't know the name of it as yet, but very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. It says award-winning podcast Archetypes will be available to stream on all audio platforms for the first time this spring, with Lemonada overseeing ad sales and distribution. I think that was one of the sticking points with Spotify, because it was exclusively to Spotify. And so if you didn't have Spotify, that's it. You never got to hear it. And so now it's going to be available on all platforms, and Lemonada is going to be, obviously, as they say, distributing it. It says Lemonada Media, the award-winning podcast network, today announced a new creative partnership with Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. As part of their new deal, Lemonada will distribute the first season of the award-winning, critically acclaimed Archetypes. I love that they're using that for all audio platforms, and also develop a new original podcast series as yet entitled hosted by Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Archetypes, a record-breaking podcast exploring the labels that try to hold women back, will be available across all podcast platforms for the first time, with Lemonada overseeing ad sales and distribution. Archetypes has seen over 10 million downloads, averaging nearly 2 million listened per episode, and debuted as Spotify's #1 podcast in 47 countries around the world. The Lemonada team says, we are beyond honored that Meghan has trusted us to help democratize access to Archetypes, that so many more people around the world will have access to the series soon. Meghan's talent as host and creator and conversationalist is unparalleled. That's right. And we are thrilled to co-create a new series with her that fosters her approach to creating art that matters, shared Lemonada CEO and founder Jennifer Cordova Kramer. As we've started development with the Duchess of Sussex, we are blown away by her collaborative spirit and clear vision, along with a deep desire to build compassion and community through this work. The Lemonada team felt immediate kinship with Meghan and Archwell production team, and we are delighted to be working together, as Lemonada Chief Creative Officer and co-founder Stephanie Whittles-Wax. So they're excited. Meghan is excited. They're creating a whole new podcast with her. And again, I love, they talked about how incredibly collaborative, what an incredible collaborative spirit she has. It's the same thing even when she was working with Pearl, even though Netflix got rid of their animation department and therefore Pearl went with that. that's one of the things that the production team talked about was Meghan's collaborative spirit, that the collaborative spirit that she brings to her projects are amazing. That's why it was so egregious when, when that whole thing with Spotify broke and there was this bogus article about Meghan not, that her producers are the ones that did the interviews, that she didn't work. And that was why that was so egregious, because that is so against who she is and how she works. And I'm so happy that they're putting all of that in here so that people could understand, like, that whole narrative around Spotify was just so awful and so wrong. And, so it is wonderful to see Meghan back there doing what she loves, and also them really squashing that whole ridiculous narrative of, oh, the podcast failed, when it didn't. It had 10 million downloads and nearly 2 million people listening to each podcast. How is that a failure? So I am so happy that they're putting it out there and squashing those ridiculous rumors that was so horrible when it was happening. But, now it's out there, and I am very excited about it. I'm sure everyone else is. And I look forward to the new podcast, and also the archetypes coming out in the spring. So I look forward to listening to that again, of course, because we kicked Spotify out. So there. So very, very excited about what she'll be doing with Lemonada. And Lemonada tweeted about it or posted about it yesterday. Lemonada Media today announced a new creative partnership with Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Lemonada will distribute the first season archetypes for all audio platforms, and also develop a new original podcast series hosted by Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. So very, 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 very exciting. I did not read that Deadline article, even though they linked to it, because Deadline is now, I've blocked them and refuse to give them any traffic. So, but again, we are only taking stuff from Sussex.com. So there. And so very, very exciting. I'm like, I cannot wait. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Hence the background color is very lemony, candy-esque. That's kind of how I'm feeling as I wait today for what's going on in Vancouver Whistler. Apparently, I just saw in the news that they going to be in Whistler, which is up in the mountains with the snow, the skiing and all that stuff. So they're going to be in Whistler for today and tomorrow, and Lord willing, they'll be in Vancouver on Thursday. Harry is supposed to be trying the skeleton tomorrow. Y'all, please pray for him. I don't know, those things that, I don't know, anything skiing makes me nervous. So pray for their safety. And so looking forward to see what they're going to be doing later on today in Whistler. I'm sure they're going to be meeting with the First Nation out there and spending time with the community. And also we know that 55 athletes from around the world are there right now, and they're practicing all of their winter sports for their country. So very, very exciting to know that they are there, and Harry's going to be meeting up with his mates. And so very exciting. The press is there, the British press is there, they're all there waiting with bated breath to see Harry and Meghan as usual. But I'm not going to pay attention to them. Today is all about my fave. Later on today, hopefully we get photos or video of them. I'll come back and do a short one. And again, but really, really excited about this. So looking forward to Meghan back, getting her voice out there. It's a voice that is needed in the world. So welcome back to podcasting, Meghan. And so Lemonada, a little bit about them. It says, about Lemonada, making life suck less, one podcast at a time. And those are the two co-founders up there. It says, founded by Jessica Cordova-Kramer and Stephanie Witchell-Wax, Lemonada is an award-winning independent audio-first podcast network, which with a mission to make life suck less. I love it. In 2022, both Cordova-Kramer and Witchells were named among the 50 most powerful people in podcasting by Podcast News Daily and Inside Radio. The company is also the creator of the audio reality podcast genre and launching Being Studio, where reality TV meets podcasting. Lemonada has created hit original series including Wiser Than Me with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, which spent 29 days straight at number one overall on Apple Podcast charts. Blind P, which launched number one overall on Apple Podcast charts, along with a host of others that are doing incredibly well. At the bottom, it says Lemonada partnered with Apple Books to launch the Lemonada Book Club, the first of its kind free to join digital program that unites fans of nonfiction storytelling across books and podcasts. Lemonada roster of guests includes an array of luminaries across the entertainment media, politics, and science world. So they are doing fantastic. So this is totally right up Meghan's alley, and I'm so happy that she has chosen to work with a female-run company as opposed to the, those are Spotify. Yes. But it's very, very exciting. I am so excited to see what they produce together. Welcome back, Podcast Meghan. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you to our awesome moderators, Lydia, Trishanelli, Karen M, Cookies and Cream, and Black Queen. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Black Queen, get better soon. So happy that you were able to check in with us for a minute yesterday. So please take care of yourself. We are praying for you. Thank you so much to our awesome 2 Cents crew who support the channel on a monthly basis. I appreciate all of your support. And those who support in the chat, you are awesome. Whether it's super stickers, super thanks, donation, or you support via PayPal or Cash App. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. You are amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. That's it. Have a fantastic day, guys. I love you all, and I will chat with you soon. Bye.